morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. I suggest you clean that up. You're the only one that made that mess. If you're down and out and depressed, you're the only one that can clean it out. We are not promised tomorrow, and yesterday is gone. Okay, I'm going to go over all those wonderful things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. And you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about seeing the world as yourself. Have faith in the way things are. Love the world as yourself. Then you can care for all things. All right. So what I'm going to say, I'm going to read this one more time. See the world as yourself. Have faith in the way things are. Love the world as yourself. Then you can care for all things. Okay. I love this because it really keeps me at peace with seeing the world as yourself. The world you create, that is what you have. And the importance of faith. There's going to be chaos all the time in the world. It's been going on forever and ever and ever. And the world that we create, when people bitch and complain about the world that they have, the bottom line is the world that they're creating is what they're bitching about. The world that they have going on around them is what they're complaining about. You can watch all the chaos, all the news, all the commotion, and the reality is, what does your world look like? When I talk about that list, there's a reason why I read that list every morning. Distractions everywhere. You can get caught up into all that drama and not take care of your world. So today, I want you to have faith and trust in the process of the universe, that there is order to the universe, that none of us are in charge. We can't control when the sun comes out. We can't control when the rain comes out. We can't control anything. All we can control is how we react, how we behave, how we handle what comes in front of us. And that's why I love staying in the day, staying in the moment. I have never been more at peace in my entire life than I have been since I've been doing this podcast, because by doing it every day, recording it in the morning and putting it out at night, it forces me to pay attention, to be aware, to be awake of everything that I'm doing. And there's no more blaming. There's no more. What I'm doing is saying to myself throughout the day, okay, what is it that you need? Like yesterday, my whole body was completely out of whack, totally exhausted. What I had to do was get what I needed to get done and then shut down for the rest of the day. Because I'm listening to my body. When you start listening to your body, start listening to what you need, start listening to the people that you love, watch how incredible your world becomes around you. So today, focus on your needs. Focus on what it is that you need. Don't be embarrassed if you have to shut down. Don't be embarrassed if you're driving and you have to be pull over. Make sure you have the proper food in you. Make sure you have the proper water in you. And talk with your partners. Ask for what it is that you need. And watch how great your day goes. And remember, balance. Not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is affected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. Remember, if you have an attitude, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder, out of control, it will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great tasks by a series of small acts. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Eventually you realize that it cannot actually hurt you if you go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking, you will go beyond. You used to pull back when it got uncomfortable. Go beyond where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening now. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Michael Singer. Okay, I'm going to read a little part from my book. All right, we are on page 111, and the second one, it says here, this is the daily inventory maintenance checkoff list. The second one, I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. Okay, this is really amazing. When I was very, very scared when Joe was away, and I didn't even know that I had an option or a choice to walk away if he relapsed. Divorce wasn't even in my conversation. It was not even in my words. It wasn't even in my thinking. And when I went into therapy and started to learn about what was normal, what was not normal, I started to have more choices. Many of us walk around not even knowing that we do have choices, that we don't have to settle for what we settle for, that we can make the changes, that if we have the proper information, we have the proper help, that we don't have to live in that hell, that we don't have to live in that abuse, that we can make different decisions. That changed my life forever, and gave me more options, gave me more choices, and not play the victim. See, when you do know better, and you do know that you have choices, and you allow the abuse to go on. I remember getting a PFA on Joe, and when I went in there, and the girls knew it, they said, "You're going back." And I said, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." They knew. They said, a woman can be abused 1,000 times, but if you touch their child, they are walking away faster than a New York second. And this is so true. It's amazing as a man or a woman in the relationship We could take the beatings, but when you start messing with our children, that's a whole different ballgame. And you men that are being abused by women, it's not normal. It's some sick behavior. Go get the help. Go get the PFA. Do what you need to do. Don't be embarrassed, because it's real and it's happening everywhere. Men don't want to talk about it. Men have women diseases. Women have men diseases. We're embarrassed to talk about it. We all have different kinds of diseases. We all have different kinds of abuses that go on in our life. Don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed. Talk up. And this, what you do is by you taking action, you're helping other people to take action. And that's a beautiful thing. So today, if you are in an abusive relationship, get the power, get the strength to take the necessary steps to get the hell out, because it's progressively going to get worse. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I could change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated and needed and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, keeping my food clean, and working out, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together, one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want my services, Life in Harmony online.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services with you. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says L. Hit subscribe. Share with everybody you love and respect. Please start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. Do for 30 days. And wow, you will not recognize yourself. And in 1 year, you won't even know who you are. And remember, I want you to have a dumbfounding day today. And thank you for listening.